Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
He stepped up his game on the glass big time this month. His numbers are outstanding, but even if the numbers weren't there,
put the Nuggets in their place.
In the paint has been incredible.
Punch him in the face.
His hard work is paying off, and they want more of the same.
They don't want it.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Ingram is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Clarkson into the shooting guard position.
They were giving Clarkson the start. He's playing well.
And power forwards are Porter and Gordon.
Gary low-keep an ass.
The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And
We'll
one thing,
see.
Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Give me that ball.
Tip
Right.
off goes to Denver.
I think I'm afraid of Denver. Shit.
Jokic
They
with
got
a
lucky.
screen on Murray. Murray kicks to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Ingram a screen on Murray. Free throw line jump shot. Brooks the pass to Ingram. The 3. Clarkson with the ball. Off target with his 3. Pass to Murray. And a wide open look for Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Murray the pass to Drummond.
Fuck off me, man.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolute.
Does that make you want to get a YouTube subscription?
I actually noticed it the other day.
That is his first foul of the game.
Hey, YouTube TV, man. I said it on the other stream when I noticed it. And I think I saw it before, like a while. It was a while ago though, like early on in the season. But
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
About to say,
And for the Western
you either gonna call it on me or on him,
to
shit.
recognize our player of the week, Nikola Jokic.
If I had more time for TV and more money, I would get YouTube TV. YouTube TV is very nice.
That he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space,
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
You know, sometimes the defense isn't expecting Murray to
Get him,
pull up
Dylan.
off the dribble.
Stick that chump.
And last
You want to talk into
Man.
and
the asterisk.
Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
Maybe.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you.
Fuck out the way.
As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam,
I want to talk to the AI that runs the Fortnite shop, man.
Murray kicks to Porter.
All they added was just a beat,
And
man.
he's good on the 3-ball. Porter's got a pair
Nope,
of
I wanna
threes
be
now
Mr.
in the
Beast,
first
man.
quarter for the Nuggets.
How about
Fuck that
that
guy.
smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Drummond sets the screen for Clarkson. Here's Ingram, and the layup is good.
you know, you're going to have success when you can
I
start
am the
out
MVP.
shooting
Get out the
80%
way.
from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
The former Spur twice. Woo! Give me that. Who you trying to be, KCP?
Porter against Murray. Near the
MVP.
three-point line, it's Ingram.
Man.
That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4
Fuck.
from the field to start out the game. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
Here they go with the refs starting their bullshit. Two bullshit calls, man. Look at that shit.
Minutes gone here in the first quarter. Off pass to Gordon.
Great physicality that time on the defense.
Good job, Aaron Gordon. Good job.
Using his body to wall up.
Murray finds Clarkson.
Damn.
The three. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. To the middle, trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. The kick out to Porter. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's
Get the
Drummond.
fuck out the way.
He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, with Drummond's free throw history, teams aren't afraid to get physical with him inside. I mean, they'll send him to the line before they give him an easy look.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Trailing by 2. Gordon with no one around. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Denver shooting to start out this game about 43%. And there's a whistle.
Fuck, man.
Goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Porter passes to Murray. Ingram with the steal.
Oh, hell yeah.
Here's Clarkson. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Now here's Murray. Last game we saw him score 13. Nailed from three-point land.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Ingram's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so. You know, the defense was there, but Clarkson, fearless inside.
Oh, look at that. That's some Kobe shit. R.I.P.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Murray. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Jackson kicks to Murray. And it's off from three-point range. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
What are these refs trying to do?
First and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Glad we got the chance
That was
to see
some
that
direct
remarkable
bullshit.
rejection.
What that was.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Christian Brown's checked in for Porter. Tipped away.
That fucking
And stolen
shit.
by Drummond. Here's Ingram, and he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Well, this is Drummond's defensive mindset paying off here. Sees a chance to make the steal and capitalizes.
Fouling bitches. The only way you can beat me is to foul me out.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not
What
giving
the
much
fuck?
of an effort.
Here's Jokic. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And the Spurs with some changes. Trent comes in for Brooks, and it's Richardson in for DeJounte Murray. Now, here's Clarkson. turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. They get it again. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happened. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Richardson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now, one for two. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
San Antonio leading by 4. Now, here's Richardson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Passes to Jokic. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Now, here's Trent. Hasn't made one yet.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so
far.
They're intercepted it. Chance here for the Spurs. Here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's a look at some of the players that have exploded in the second half of the season. These are the scoring leaders since the All-Star break. Second, Brandon Ingram.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Evan Fournier is checked in for San Antonio. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Brown. Back to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. And there's the pass to Watson. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Jordan with a screen on Ingram. Good on the three-point shot.
Those are starting to add up, guys.
That's a tough shot.
The last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Richardson. Back to Drummond. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's 10 points for Drummond.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Watson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. The Nuggets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Robert Covington's checked in for San Antonio. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. For 3, Richardson is hauled in by Watson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
For 3, Fournier. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
You know, on defense, Porter's quickness pays dividends, not to mention his length and agility. He's able to stay all over the shooter.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
San Antonio leading. They've got Porter. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Watson in at the four-man position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And, you know, as time goes on, Ingram continues to embrace more responsibility. He wants to be the focal point of this offense.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Richardson against Jackson. Richardson dishes to Ingram. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Trains it from the arc. Fournier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Very difficult to distract Fournier when he's skying up for the jumper. His razor-sharp focus is a differentiator.
Outside Porter, a 3-ball. Rebound San Antonio.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here's Trent outside. The Nuggets trail by 5 to the paint. Taken away. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Floats one. That one drops for him.
Well, how about Richardson with the nice touch on the floater? This is not an easy shot, folks, and he did it with confidence there.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson passes to Brown. And the foul on Josh Richardson.
Come on, man.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up
Did he even touch him?
Here has to be careful
Fuck.
because they can pile up quickly.
Denver making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Trent. And the basket by Jackson.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Here's Hayward. Here's Covington. Jordan
What?
with the rebound.
Come on, man.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brown, the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Spurs leading by 3. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Porter. And it's Ingram missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Richardson against Jackson. The kick out to Porter. From deep three-point territory. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Jackson passes to Porter. And another miss by Denver.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's Ingram. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown, the pass to Jordan. San Antonio with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Caldwell Pope pass to Jordan. And stolen by Fournier. Richardson finds Hayward. And the shot goes in. Hayward's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at San Antonio. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Nuggets, 2 spots down.
And I think for Denver, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
Hell yeah.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
The Nuggets trail by 9. For 3, Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Porter passes to Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Bouncing off tough defense that time. Jokic using his strength to get it done.
And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top
Damn.
of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
Now Murray. After Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go. Lock at 6, and stolen by Murray. There's the drive, and he gets
Why are
it
you
to go.
fouling?
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Chanchars checked in, and Christian Brown subbed in for Porter. Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. And
Come on, man.
Shot, so he'll be shooting free
Oh,
throws here.
flopping. I ain't gonna
It's
say
gonna be
it.
DeJounte Murray.
Tracking him a real chore. Murray very active, constantly on the move.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
And here is Murray after Gordon Hayward hitting the 3. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
You know, as you add experience,
What a
you start
pass.
to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. Count that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Richardson for 3, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, I love the size Richardson gives you in the backcourt and also the shooting.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Michael Porter comes in for Christian Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Jokic wants it wide from outside.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Murray. And again, it's Denver.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep,
Man, you pick it up.
You got to play freely and with confidence.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there. We're not even at halftime, and already he's got 4 fouls. They're definitely going to have to limit his minutes the rest of the way.
And he's good on the second.
Much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting a lot of pressure on this defense and, as a result, earning trips to the line.
Drummond throws it down.
Well, that's a smart play from Richardson there. His teammates love how hard he works to create opportunities for him.
Wide open look here for Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Richardson, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 10. Gordon finds Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Spurs shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Porter with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot.
The ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver no good. Hayward looking around. No good on the second attempt there. And so that's the end of the first half. Spurs lead by 10. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
I love what I'm seeing from Holmgren. He has sort of an effortless way of taking over. The game just comes naturally to him.
And fellas, looking now at the first half of play, Ground to make up a major deficit for the Nuggets.
I haven't really seen the effort from them in terms of rebounding. In fact, at times, they're getting straight bullied.
And that's certainly costing them right now. But effort is something you have control over. We'll see how they come out in the second half. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Andre Drummond is out there with Clark. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. Murray, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before this stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Hayward from outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Clarkson passes to Drummond. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 16 points for Andre Drummond.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Inside. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Jokic.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Over to the left wing. Clark kicks to Murray. In the corner, Drummond with it. Hayward from outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
From deep, Jokic. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Spurs leading by 10. Drummond dishes to Hayward. Back to Drummond. And down.
They've gone out of their way to involve Drummond in this offense, and I think that's really kept him engaged.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up with the Nuggets.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Loved the intensity.
Here's Drummond. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for San Antonio. Brooks comes in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Porter. He's got 8. Caldwell Pope outside. Gordon with the screen for Caldwell Pope. Jokic has a 2-pointer. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Drummond with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Ingram from the arc. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Murray against Porter. Here's Drummond. 3-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 15. Murray with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Gordon. San Antonio with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Man, Clark, Contavious Caldwell Pope is sure steady out there, isn't he?
He really is, Kevin. Rock solid. Not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability at KCP. You can count on him. You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. No good from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Denver calls timeout. Robert Covington's checked in for Andre Drummond.
And checking out the numbers for him, he's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Now here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Murray against Brooks. The Nuggets with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender
Damn.
in sight.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Jokic with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Porter outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Ingram's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Murray finds Brooks. Fades. And that one good. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And stolen by Murray.
Man, what?
On the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 3rd personal.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
Jackson, he's checked in for Denver. Denver shooting 41% for the game. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Porter. And the layup falls. Brooks has got 7 now in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Now Murray. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. Beyond the arc. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Denver. Spurs leading by 16. Ingram outside. From downtown. Oh! With a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. And Christian Brown subbed in for Murray. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And the Spurs making a change here. Richardson's checked in.
Josh Richardson.
A minute 50 left in the 3rd. Here's Jackson. Rebound, San Antonio.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He's reading his books on horses.
That's
We're
what you
games,
get.
And he's happy. If he's happy, I'm
Fuck.
happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been.
Damn.
Happy, DA? Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. The Nuggets trail by 20.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Trent's checked in for the Spurs. This is his first trip to the line tonight. You know, you really have to respect workhorses like Reggie Jackson, Clark. He is something else.
Yeah, I think he brings everything in his package that you want in a veteran guard. He's reliable on the court. He's a professional off of it. And he elevates your team's basketball IQ,
What a
too.
block.
He's a smart player.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
For 3, Murray, and again, it's the Spurs deep.
The John Trey.
The guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Good chance here for Porter. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Murray against Jackson. And then Murray with the jam.
Dancing with it, Murray. He'll mesmerize you and then just drop the dagger.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Outside Jackson. Outside Porter. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Oh.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Watson has it in the corner. And it's blocked.
Hell no.
Richardson showing you his defensive anticipation there with the block shot.
It's Richardson on the wing. No good on the 3. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, running away with this one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Ingram gets an open look and hits. 27 points for Brandon Ingram.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
.9.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Down low, stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up, here's Denver. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
On defense, San Antonio. Pass to Brown. Jordan kicks to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 8th assist in the game. Baseline jumper. They get it back.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Right block shot. Brown's shot is off. Spurs leading by 22. Here's Ingram. And he banks in the layup. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now here's Murray. Dishes to Watson. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. He kicks to Watson. Shoots over Ingram.
Oh!
You know, that's
Hell
where
yeah.
Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
Woo!
Good on the triple.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for the Nuggets. Fournier's checked in for San Antonio. Money from the wing.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
And here's Caldwell Pope. And out of bounds is San Antonio gains possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Porter comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Jackson in for Murray. Now Caldwell Pope following the 3-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. To the paint, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Porter. Richardson against Caldwell Pope. Ingram a screen on Jackson. Here's Drummond. Here's Murray. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Gordon, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Get out of here,
likes
man.
to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
There's Jackson with the 3. Kept alive, and it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
They get the rebound, and Fournier kicks to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Jackson. The 3 traps in the tray.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Ingram outside. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Fournier against Jackson. Jokic passes to Porter. Jackson against Fournier. It's Porter outside. Jokic kicks to Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip.
Tenacious on the take. Richardson effective at driving to the basket and converting through tough defense.
And Jokic slams it in.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Fournier dishes to Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his 5th foul.
That's his 5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
For Denver, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
And here are the Nuggets now. After the basket by San Antonio. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Spurs shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Gordon for 3. Ingram with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And here we go.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll now won 70 on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Brandon Ingram.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Gordon, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
And it's Ingram missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the first one drops.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Gordon. And stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And it's in there.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Here's Ingram. That one doesn't drop. Gordon with the defensive effort. Murray against Murray. Murray kicks to Jokic. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
San Antonio calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
2 blocks, man. 12 boards. How did Murray know this? There's no way. How? (18-11). Drum had a good game. 11-6-6 for Josh. Hell yeah. Clarkson was cold, but that's alright. Nice. Told you, Denver. I told you. I told you what was gonna happen.